Hollywood's explosive feud. Taylor Swift versus Selena Gomez, the truth behind the silence. In the glimmering world of Hollywood, where every smile is scrutinized and every glance analyzed, one of the most shocking and unexpected stories of 2025 has been the sudden cold rift between two of pop music's biggest icons, Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez. What started as a warm friendship that inspired millions has now become a simmering feud that has left fans devastated, confused, and desperately trying to piece together what really happened behind the scenes. For years, Taylor and Selena were more than just friends. They were sisters in arms, two young women navigating the brutal music industry together. Their public appearances radiated genuine affection, their Instagram stories showed heartfelt support, and their music often echoed themes of loyalty and love that fans connected with deeply. But the truth, as it always does in Hollywood, lies far beneath the surface. This feud didn't erupt overnight. It began with the smallest cracks. Missed social media messages, a deleted photo here, a vague but pointed comment there. Fans first noticed the distance when Selena failed to acknowledge Taylor's 35th birthday, a day that previously would have been flooded with affectionate posts. Then came the cryptic Instagram story from Taylor, featuring a lone lyric from one of her new unreleased songs, For Those Who Turned Their Backs. Selena's response was subtle but unmistakable, a single, melancholy emoji paired with a quote about betrayal and trust. It was the kind of silent conversation that only those close to the situation could read, but fans around the world speculated endlessly. The tension escalated quickly after Taylor dedicated a new song at a surprise concert to someone who used to mean everything. The crowd erupted, knowing exactly who she meant. Industry insiders soon spilled more details. Sources close to both stars revealed that the feud originated from a complicated web of business decisions involving their record labels, management teams, and a secret contract negotiation that went sideways. Selena's decision to sign a lucrative multi-album deal with a rival label was seen by Taylor's camp as a betrayal, especially since it came just weeks after Taylor announced the launch of her highly anticipated new album. Rumors spread like wildfire that Selena's label had allegedly leaked some of Taylor's unreleased demos to streaming platforms to sabotage her release window. While neither artist publicly confirmed these allegations, the whispers in the music industry were loud and persistent. The media frenzy was instantaneous. Reporters and tabloids jumped on the story, digging into every social media post, every lyric, and every interview for clues. Taylor and Selena began avoiding each other at high-profile events, award shows, charity galas, even fan conventions, where once they would have appeared arm in arm, now they moved in completely separate circles. The social media battlefield exploded as Swifties and Selenators fiercely defended their idols, trading insults, memes, and conspiracy theories in sometimes toxic exchanges. The feud wasn't just a private spat anymore, it had become a public spectacle, dividing fans and dominating headlines around the globe. Music critics didn't hold back either. They analyzed every line from Taylor's latest album, especially the track titled Broken Silence, which many interpreted as a direct diss aimed at Selena. Lyrics like, "I trusted you with my voice, but you chose to steal my words," sparked debates across online forums and talk shows. Selena's equally powerful response came in the form of her single, Echoes, a haunting song about betrayal and heartbreak, with lines like, "You left me in the shadows, but I found my light." The back and forth wasn't limited to music. Both stars began making veiled comments in interviews, carefully crafted to hint at the underlying conflict without naming names. It was a war fought in lyrics, subtext, and carefully staged public moments. But beyond the glitz and glamour, this feud carried a deep emotional weight. Those close to both Taylor and Selena revealed that personal betrayals and feelings of abandonment played a huge role. Friends who tried to mediate often found themselves caught in the crossfire, and the pressures of growing up under intense public scrutiny only made matters worse. Sources described the feud as a toxic storm of jealousy, misunderstanding, and business interests that shattered what once was a sisterly bond. Mental health advocates have weighed in, highlighting how fame can amplify conflicts, turning them into viral controversies that impact the stars' well-being and the emotional health of their fans. Despite the turmoil, There's no denying the impact the feud has had on both artists' careers. Streaming numbers for Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez have skyrocketed as fans old and new dive into their discographies trying to decode hidden messages and emotional subtext. Concert tickets for both singers are selling out faster than ever, with fans eager to witness every live performance that might contain a subtle jab or a heartfelt apology. Merchandise sales linked to both stars have also seen dramatic increases, proving that even in conflict, the celebrity economy thrives. But the question remains, at what cost? The feud has sparked a wider conversation about the dark side of celebrity friendships, the business pressures that can tear people apart, and the cost of living a life constantly in the spotlight. Psychologists point out how public figures often have no safe space to resolve conflicts privately, turning their pain and anger into public entertainment for millions. For many fans, this feud is more than just gossip. It's a lesson about trust, loyalty, and the harsh realities behind the perfect images Hollywood sells. Yet, even amid the drama, there have been whispers of a possible reconciliation. Recently, Taylor was spotted leaving a recording studio late at night, and industry rumors suggest Selena was working in the same building on a collaboration project. Could this be the first step toward healing old wounds? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the world is watching every move, waiting for the next twist in one of Hollywood's most talked-about feuds. If you want to stay updated on every twist and turn of this story, the hottest celebrity dramas, and the truths that the tabloids don't tell you, make sure to subscribe now. Join the community that gets the real scoop behind the glitter and the glitz, because this saga is far from over.